All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. Today we are doing the Travel Agent University certificate workshop, and we are going to be doing Cayman Islands. So please go into travelagentuniversity.com, go to courses, and we are going to do Cayman Islands, the Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, it looks like, and Little Cayman. All right, so let's go ahead and click on there. Let me know when everybody is ready. We've got, looks like 7 courses to take, so we'll breeze through that. Anybody here been through the Cayman Islands or been to the Cayman Islands?
Yeah, we actually swam with the Stingrays there.
Nice.
2001.
How fun is that? All right, so hold on.
I need a little help. I can't get back to the travel agent. Oh, okay. I had to get out and log back in.
Okay, yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. Because it wouldn't let me out of the St. Lucia thing.
I know, me neither.
Okay. Okay, now we're good.
All right, perfect. Okay, guys, so introduction. All right, so Cayman Kind Specialist. Getting started, introduction. All right, so dear travel advisor, in 1503, Christopher Columbus discovered Cayman Islands on his 4th voyage to the New World. Now, more than 500 years later, you will learn what is so captivating about our islands by participating in our specialist course, which is designed to familiarize you with our world-class destination. If you're a first-time specialist, you've taken the first step towards selling our islands with confidence and boosting your revenues. If you're already a specialist, we thank you for your incredible support, and you're invited to continue learning with this newly revised training course, as well as the 2 new modules, Cayman Vows and VIP Cayman. With many nonstop flights available from major US cities, the mystique of a foreign country with rich cultural history and the comfort of familiar Western influences, the Cayman Islands are an easy sell. Our people are truly warm, welcoming, and eager to embrace visitors. The country includes 3 islands, the larger cosmopolitan Grand Cayman, and the quieter but no less charming sister islands of Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Here you'll find natural beauty in a pristine state and authentic Caribbean heritage for endless exploration. The destination is perfect for families, couples, seniors, adventurers, and anyone wanting a secluded island getaway. For business executives, meetings, and incentive groups, you will find state-of-the-art meeting space along with knowledgeable and professional planners to help create the ideal event of any size. Our tourism infrastructure is top-notch with accommodations to suit every budget, including familiar chain hotels, condominiums, villas, guest houses, bed and breakfast inns, and dive lodges. More than 200 restaurants providing a variety of cuisines from traditional local Caymanian fare to more exotic dishes from around the world. Our eclectic dining experience rivals that of a major city. The Cayman Islands is world-renowned as a premier dive destination with more than 365 dive sites to choose from. In addition, we also have many other water sports available, tranquil beaches, nature and adventure tourism, land-based recreational sports, and a strong heritage which we are proud to share with our guests. Take time and discover the treasures of Cayman Islands in the lessons that follow. Don't forget to check the Resource Center for ongoing updates and offers. We look forward to welcoming both you and your clients to our beautiful shores. Warmest regards, Cayman Island Department of Tourism. So Cayman Island Specialist Graduate Benefits. This is what we get after passing the exam. Cayman Island Specialist Status Title and Diploma. 4.5 continuing education units from the Travel Institute, travel agent referrals on visitcaymanislands.com, automatic required enrollment in Cayman Rewards, see below. Access to Cayman Rewards e-newsletters featuring exclusive offers and fam trips. Again, guys, fam trips, definitely perks. A certified travel agent or a certified travel counselor who completes these educational program earns 2.5 continuing education units. CTAs, CTCs are required to obtain CEUs as a condition of active membership in the Travel Institute, formerly ICTA. For more information, visit thetravelinstitute.com, which I need to probably check into that to make sure we're getting those credits. Okay, so I'll follow through on that for you guys. Cayman Kind Rewards, up to 11,400 awarded annually, up to 950 awarded monthly to the top 3 travel agents, plus 1 random winner. First place 500, second place 250, third place 100, and a random winner 100. Bookings may be entered up until the day before departure. Qualifying winners will be awarded after travel has been completed. Terms and conditions. Okay, so read that. All right, so as I said, guys, that's why you finish these. Okay, true or false? Cayman Island specialists can earn 500 each month for logging their bookings in the Cayman Kind Rewards platform. So
Yes.
they can win. So is that true?
True.
Yeah. Correct. All right. All right, so selling the 3 S's: safe, sophisticated, and so close Caribbean islands. Welcome to a different kind of Caribbean. When selling the Cayman Islands, it's easy to remember its 3 strongest selling features that all begin with S: sophisticated, safe, and so close. Sophisticated, our sophistication lies in the fact that we are a prosperous country. The Cayman Islands is the world's largest financial center after London, Tokyo, New York, and Hong Kong. Cayman has one of the highest average household incomes, more than $68,000 US, and lowest unemployment rates of any island in the Caribbean. Hey, we need to move there, huh? Tourism and international finance are our 2 largest industries. Signs of prosperity can be seen all over Grand Cayman, in the hotels and condominiums, in the shopping in Georgetown, and in the roads that take your clients throughout the island. So close, the Cayman Islands are located in the Western Caribbean, only 480 miles south of Miami, Florida, 150 miles south of Cuba, and 180 miles northwest of Jamaica. From the US, we are one of the closest Caribbean destinations to reach. Flying time from Miami is only 70 minutes. The Cayman Islands location contributes to its pleasant climate, neither uncomfortable cool in the winter nor excessively hot in the summer. Our unique westerly position in the Caribbean makes it a natural port of call for cruises from Tampa and Key West, en route to Cozumel or Jamaica and other neighboring islands. Cayman's location and underwater topography also make it one of the world's best dive destinations. What's its name? The Cayman Islands is not the Grand Canyon or the Canary Islands and should never be referred to as the Caymans. Safe. Cayman Islands is a clean, safe destination populated by people who are generally warm, friendly, and welcoming. The water is safe to drink and modern hospitals are accessible to visitors. The Cayman Islands is British overseas territory with an international flavor. There are 50,000 people living on the islands, the majority located on Grand Cayman from all over the world. Native Caymanians ancestors came from Britain, Scotland, and Africa. The rest of the population hails from more than 140 different nationalities, including a large group of North Americans and British. The other S's, sister islands. The sister islands are world-renowned pristine nature sites. Both Cayman Brac and Little Cayman attract mostly divers seeking a vacation that is truly away from it all. Visitors will find caves and nature trails among Cayman Brac's 38 dedicated heritage sites. And Little Cayman, with its population barely reaching above 100, is a bird watcher's paradise and is home to the 203-acre Booby Pond Nature Reserve. Your clients can easily visit each of the sister islands as a standalone vacation or as a day trip from Grand Cayman. A success story. The Cayman Islands continue to be a tourism success story. The destination experienced record-breaking air and cruise arrivals, over 2.3 million visitors in 2018, a growth trajectory that remains today. Two main contributors to the anticipated tourism growth is a hotel boom and new airlifts. Among the most recent hotel openings are Palm Heights and Locale, both on the 7 Mile Beach corridor. With opening dates starting in 2021, your clients can stay at Grand Hyatt, Grand Cayman Residences, 7 Mile Beach, a Curio Collection by Hilton Property in Georgetown, and Mandarin Oriental, Grand Cayman. Read about the new airlifts in the next lesson. All right, and then Cayman Island Department of Tourism, you have the head office, and then you have New York, Canada, Europe, and Cayman Islands.co.uk. All right, now I want you guys to make sure you share. If you find out about the fam trips, you need to let us all know, okay? What are the 3 S's you learned in this lesson?
Sophisticated, so close and safe.
Very good. Correct. Sophisticated, so close and safe. All right. So Cayman Airwaves and Cayman Kind Specialist. So again, Cayman Islands, you got the Little Cayman, Cayman Brac, and the Grand Cayman. All right. So time zones. Cayman Islands is on Eastern Standard Time year-round, no daylight savings time. So we're 1 hour behind the East Coast from April through October. As of the weather, February is the coolest month, ranging from 60 degrees to a high of 86. Summer can reach 85 to 90. Wow, perfect weather, huh, guys? Humidity ranges from 68 to 92. Hurricane season is June to November. Average rainfall 51 inches, mostly in the rainy season, which is May through October. Okay, so May and June through October, November are not the best times. All right, currency. We have our own currency, the KYD or CI dollar. The fixed exchange rate is CI $1 for US $1.25. However, the US dollar is widely accepted around the Cayman Islands at a rate of 80 cents. Seller's edge. Most merchants will give CI change for payment in US dollar, so suggest that clients carry small bills. Entry, all persons, including US and Canadian citizens traveling by air between the US, Canada, and the Caribbean are required to present a valid passport, Air Nexus card, or US Coast Guard Merchant Mariner document. For more information, visit this travelstate.gov. Airports, you have Owen Roberts International Airport, serves Grand Cayman. You have Charles Kirkconnell International Airport, Cayman Brac. You have Edward Bodden Airstrip is on Little Cayman. Little Cayman has no customs or immigration, so no international flights stop there. The following nonstop flights are available from various US cities. Due to COVID, flights and schedules are subject to change. All right. So Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston, Houston, Toronto, Minneapolis, London. All right. Electricity, same current as North America, so the outlets are good. Car rental. Cayman has one of the Caribbean's most extensive modern fleet of rental cars, and many feature right-hand drive. A variety of models are available in Grand Cayman and a limited number on Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. Jeeps and four-wheel drive only. Driving is on the left-hand side of the road and seatbelts are required. Visitors must obtain a temporary driver's license from the licensing department, police station, or car rental company. A valid driver's license is required to obtain one, and the fee is $20. Drivers must be 21 to rent a car in the Cayman Islands, and some rental agencies will not cover renters under 25. Taxis, the average taxi fare between Owen Roberts International Airport on Grand Cayman and hotels along 7 Mile Beach range from $15 to $25 per person. Taxis are readily available from all resorts on Grand Cayman. Bus service, the bus terminal located on Harbor Drive, roughly a quarter of a mile from the Royal Watler Cruise Terminal heading west, serves as a dispatch point for buses to all districts. There are 38 mini buses operated by 24 licensed operators serving 8 routes. All right, and then here, Cayman Airwaves. For more than 50 years, Cayman Airways has been the national flag carrier of the Cayman Islands. Today, it is fully owned by Cayman Islands government. The airline has a fleet of Boeing 737 servicing flights from the U.S. to the Cayman Islands and Twin Otters for inter-island travel. Cayman Airways provides service to 3 Cayman Islands destinations, 4 U.S. destinations, Honduras, Panama, and 2 Jamaican getaways. As a multinational carrier, Cayman Airways meets the safety regulations of 3 separate aviation entities: the Civil Aviation Authority, the UK, the FAA, US, and the Cayman Aviation Authority. All right, next. True or false? There are 3 airports in the Cayman Islands.
True.
That is true. That is correct. All right. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Grand Cayman, our biggest island, offers Cayman culture in a grand way. Living up to its name in every sense, Grand Cayman fuses arts with culture and nature with wonder to produce the perfect atmosphere. On the west side of the island is award-winning 7 Mile Beach, a crescent-shaped stretch of sand with infinite possibilities. Meanwhile, the North Sound is home to a neighborhood of stingrays that's so big we call it a city. Off the beaches of Grand Cayman, your clients can lose yourself in the luxury of Georgetown, the capital city, surrounded by traditional architecture and modern treats. Across the island, the eastern districts of Grand Cayman feature outdoor delights like the rare blue iguanas of Queen Elizabeth II Botanic Park. Accommodations. Being the largest of the 3 islands, Grand Cayman naturally offers the most properties and the most choices. Visitors will find full-service resorts such as the Ritz-Carlton, Grand Cayman Marriott Beach Resort, the Westin Grand Cayman 7 Mile Beach Resort and Spa, Sunshine Suites Resort, Holiday Inn, Hampton by Hilton Grand Cayman, the Kimpton Seafire Resort and Spa, and the Wyndham Reef Resort Grand Cayman to accommodate a variety of tastes and budgets. A hub of activity, 7 Mile Beach is where most of the hotels and condominiums are located. For a quieter vacation, your clients can venture to some of the other properties dotted throughout the island. Grand Cayman offers a range of family-friendly resorts, many of which have dedicated children programs and or babysitting services. For most room and an especially good choice for larger families or family reunions, condominiums or villas can be found on all 3 islands. To find detailed descriptions of the accommodations offering across Grand Cayman, please visit CaymanIslands.com, so on. Attractions. The island is divided into 5 districts. You have west to east, West Bay, Georgetown, Baden Town, North Side, and East End. Must-see favorites: the National Museum of the Cayman Islands, the Rum Point, Pedro, St. James, Cayman Crystal Caves, Queen Elizabeth II Botanic Park, Cayman Turtle Center Island Wildlife Encounter, the Mastic Trail, and Stingray City. Is that where you went, Joanne? Stingray City? No. District overview. West Bay. Okay, so West Bay is one of the oldest districts on Grand Cayman, with history dating back 200 years. For beautiful local homes, head for Boggy Sand Road and its Seamen's Cottages, which were built in 1910s and 20s. Turtles are a large part of Cayman Islands history, and today they are protected species. See the sidebar for information on Turtle Center, one of the island's most beloved attractions. Your client can visit Hell, a unique geological wonder of rugged blackened limestone, estimated to be 10 to 15 million years old, to light up their social media feeds and bragging rights that they've been to hell and back. How about Georgetown, best known for its duty-free shopping, sea shopping, and as a major cruise port town. Georgetown is also the country's capital and financial center. The Cosmopolitan Center has grown in the last 30 years, with development only beginning in the 1970s. Glimpses of the sleepy seaport can still be seen in some of the historical buildings scattered throughout the district, and in the local fishermen who still bring their catch into the bay each morning. The Cayman Islands National Museum is located in the restored Old Quartz building and is one of Cayman's few remaining 19th century structures. The museum has more than 2,000 items that tell the story of the country's culture and history. Another historic wonder in Georgetown is Fort George on the corner of Harbor Drive and Fort Street. Today, visitors will find its low stone walls along the waterfront. The origins and early history of the fort are uncertain, but it is thought to have been built around 1790. The purpose of the fort was to defend Grand Cayman from attacks by Spanish marauders from Cuba. Art lovers should head to Cayman Islands National Gallery, located on Easterly Tibbetts Highway, to revel in local and international works. We sent a postcard from hell. That's pretty funny. All right, how about Town? Town is the first capital and settlement of any size on Grand Cayman. It got its name from the large number of its residents with the last name Baden. A small historic park sits on the site where the Town Guard House was built in the 1800s. Step back in time and experience the history and heritage that blossoms at Pedro St. James National Historic Site. Known by locals as Pedro Castle, this great house is the oldest surviving stone structure in the Cayman Islands and is home to many cultural and historic tales. Then you have Northside, the 65-acre Queen Elizabeth II Botanic Park, located on Frank Sound Road, exudes Cayman Islands history, while also showcasing the natural beauty of its flora and fauna. It's a perfect spot for a leisurely walk that offers many surprising rewards. The site includes a visitor center, a 2-acre lake, a selection of gardens, and a breeding area for endangered Grand Cayman blue iguana. The 2-acre heritage garden features a 20th century Rankin home, traditional tiny 3-room zinc-roofed Caymanian wooden cottage, and traditional plants. Nearby, Rum Point has a calm and shallow waters for younger children, while adults have access to the top Caribbean water sport operators. At the same time, nearby bars serve some of the best food and drinks on the island. Then you have East End, is less developed, offers scenic viewing areas, though not an area for swimming. It is definite photo stop. Among the scenic stops along the road here is the site of the wreck of the 10 Sail, a legendary tale of 10 British merchant vessels that went aground in rough seas in 1794. Activities First and foremost, Grand Cayman is a beach and water sport lovers paradise. It has the best, largest, and most expansive beaches of the 3 islands. The legendary 7 Mile Beach with its fine white powder sand is made for lounging all day, while the sea that borders it is perfect for swimming and a variety of water sports. How about scuba and snorkeling? Grand Cayman is home to many excellent dive sites. Clients can stay in first-class hotels each night while enjoying their days discovering the sea. Snorkelers will enjoy Stingray City and the Sandbar, an area a half-hour boat ride off the shores of the island. Here they can stand in shallow waters and swim with many stingrays who welcome the human interaction. Stingray City Sandbar is a must-do attraction for visitors of any age to Grand Cayman. The island has its share of Cayman's more than 200 snorkeling sites, providing ample opportunities to snorkel offshore as well. Learn more about the island's diving offerings in lesson 7. All right, trail, treks, and tours. A Maritime Heritage Trail offers visitors a self-guided tour around Grand Cayman. As part of the Maritime Heritage Program from the Maritime Heritage Trail Partners, the trail highlights 20 historical sites in Grand Cayman and 16 in the sister islands, Cayman Brac and Little Cayman, including anchorages, forts, lighthouses, shipbuilding and launching areas, hurricane shelters, and maritime communities and architecture. This self-guided maritime trail is the first of its kind in the Caribbean. To see more of the Grand Cayman's natural beauty, visitors can take the National Trust Mastic Trail, a 2-mile trek through unspoiled woodlands. One of the first cross-island trails, its historical significance dates back to the 1700s. The Cayman Islands National Trust on South Church Street in Georgetown has copies of self-guided historical walking tours that will help your clients make the most of their exploration. Driving around the island is easy once your clients master doing it on the left side of the road, as there is only one main thoroughfare that takes drivers anywhere they want to go, at only 22 miles long and 8 miles across at its widest point. Getting to points of interest is usually a short drive away. For your clients spending at least a week on Grand Cayman, suggest they take a day or overnight trip to either one of the sister islands. It's only a 30 to 40-minute flight to Little Cayman or Cayman Brac. And then you have golf courses. Golfers have a choice of 2 championship caliber courses on Grand Cayman. North Sound Club 18-hole par 71 is a Scottish links style championship course located 5 miles from Georgetown off the 7-mile beach along the North Sound coast. 5 driving options provide a great game for golfers of all levels. Then you have Blue Tip at the Ritz-Carlton. Grand Cayman is a 9-hole golf course designed by Greg Norman. It features 8 holes on water and views of Grand Cayman's North Sound. Tell golfers about hole number 9, a short par 3 with an island green. It's a 157-yard total water carry into a crosswind from left to right, guarded by 4 bunkers and surrounded by water. I have no idea anything about golf, so I don't know anything about that. All right, how about shopping? Cayman is a duty-free destination, which adds up to substantial savings for your clients. Prices on perfumes, watches, china, crystal, and other luxury items can be discounted from 10 to 30%. Tell clients to price the items they want before their trip to see the true discount they'll receive once on the island. Georgetown is the center of duty-free shopping in the Cayman Islands. Shops are set facing the waterfront, and it is easy to walk from store to store in a picturesque setting. Shoppers can choose from jewelry and designer clothing to local arts and crafts from more than 60 shops. Some stores in Georgetown are closed on Sunday. When your clients are finished shopping or when they need a food break, they can choose from a variety of restaurants and cuisines. In addition to Georgetown, Grand Cayman has hotel boutiques and several shopping plazas on West Bay Road, including Queens Court Mall and 7 Mile Shops. Near Treasure Island Resort, West Shore Center next to Wendy's, Buckingham Square and Galleria Plaza by the Grand Cayman Beach Suites, the Strand and Governor Square on West Bay Road and Cayman Bay. In the other direction, shoppers can visit the shops at Grand Harbor. How about local crafts? Clients seeking something truly Caymanian will find a variety of local art and craft items. Best bets are small shell jewelry, sand art, thatchwork, crocheted items, wood carvings, Caymanian style birdhouses, and a unique selection of antique and treasure coin jewelry. Caymanite is a semi-precious gemstone found only in the Cayman Islands. It is multi-layered with various colors such as black, gray, red, and green that is used in both jewelry and sculptures. The Cayman Craft Market, located at the junction of Boilers Road and South Church Street in Georgetown, is the new home of Caymanians art and crafts. Visitors can purchase a variety of locally made arts and crafts, including clothing, thatchwork, wood carvings, paintings, and more. This outlet also serves as live music venue for local artists and as location for events. How about a taste of Cayman? Clients who want to sample and bring home local foods should purchase pepper sauces, tropical fruit jams, and honey. Frankie's Fresh Fruits and Juices in Georgetown is a good choice for local delicacies. And to top it off, Cayman sea salt is the perfect final touch on a dish. A must for clients looking to load up on gifts to take home are the mouth-watering rum cakes. Tortugo Rum Company, Blackbeard's Rum Company, and Captain Rackham's Pirate Rum Cake Center all produce a variety of delicious flavors. Yay. Okay, we got to get some, Joanne. Cayman sea salt. Did you bring some of that back with you? How about entertainment?
No,
Huh?
I didn't know about Cayman sea salt when we were there in 2001.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to check that out. This is now on my bucket list now that I'm hearing about this. So I want to do the stingrays and hiking, all that. So Grand Cayman offers several nightlife and entertainment options. There are no casinos here, but there's no shortage of beach and sports bar. Fidel Murphy's is good for watching the Premier League. Legends is a great spot to watch all other sports. And Prospect Playhouse offers variety of live shows. Here's a sample itinerary, okay? For a 5-day itinerary, divide your client's stay on Grand Cayman by regions. The itinerary is based on staying on 7 Mile Beach and is strictly aimed at the sightseer. Those who want to also enjoy snorkeling and water sports in the different regions should extend their time here. So day 1, arrive and relax in your hotel. Day 2, West Bay and Cayman Turtle Center in the morning and early afternoon. Alternative suggestion, visit the Cayman Motor Museum and Hell. Day 3, shopping in Georgetown in the morning, Stingray City trip in the afternoon. Day 4, drive to Bodentown and Northside, visit the Queen Elizabeth II Second Botanic Park in the morning, lunch at Rum Point, visit Pedro St. James in the afternoon. And then day 5, walk the Mastic Trail in the morning, drive to the north side and see the beautiful tranquil Cayman Kai. Check out the wreck of the 10 Sail site in the East End. And then how about turtles? Who doesn't love turtles? So Cayman's largest land-based attraction, the 30-acre Cayman Turtle Center project, uses a theme of everything uniquely Caymanian. Landscapes, marine life, flora, and fauna in the park are all predominantly indigenous to the 3 islands. The theme park includes saltwater snorkel lagoon where visitors can swim with turtles and other marine life, predator tank viewable by snorkelers, aviary and iguana sanctuary, the Blue Hole Sunken Cave, Caymanian Heritage Street with porchside artisans and crafts and restaurants featuring classic and contemporary Caymanian cuisine, state-of-the-art research and educational facility focusing on the conservation of sea turtles, annual turtle release program during Pirates Week, and then at Cayman Bay, more than 600 annual events. Cayman Bay is buzzing with activity from array of restaurants to premier shopping and family-friendly activities, including Grand Cayman's only cinema. The town center offers endless opportunities to enjoy your trip. One of the most popular attractions in the 75-foot observation tower. Guests can journey to the top to admire beautiful sunken mosaics and amazing views. Visitors can also enjoy the weekly farmers market or take their children to the imagination playground to make a splash in the town's interactive fountains. Been 20 turtle houses. How cool is that? Oh my God, I wanted to do that. They had it, I think in Key West. I wanted to do that. So definitely. Fill in the blank. A hub of activity is where most of the hotels and condominiums are located. Is that 7 miles? Okay, that is correct. 7 Mile Beach is where it's mostly located. All right, almost done, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. All right, now we have Cayman kind specialist Cayman Brock. Cayman Brock calling all adventure loving and nature enthusiasts. The larger of the two sister islands, Cayman Brock is named for his breathtaking 150-foot bluff. The 14 square mile island, affectionately known as Brock, is rugged, charming, and filled with some of the Cayman Islands' most dramatic vistas and wildlife. Only a 40-minute plane ride from Grand Cayman, your clients will feel as though they've worlds away on the serene shores of Cayman Brock. It's also about being active here, filled with days of unforgettable diving, breathtaking hikes, lounging poolside, seaside. Clients can come to Cayman Brock for their entire vacation as an add-on and a distinctly different experience to a Grand Cayman stay, or even for a day trip from Grand Cayman or Little Cayman. Accommodations, hotels and resorts. Not very long ago, there were just 6 properties on the island. Today, there are 85. Oh my gosh. Yes, the last question was the 7 Mile Beach, Sylvia. All right, find a complete list of all the accommodations. So again, 85 hotels, resorts ranging from full service resorts to boutique hotels, small cottages across the island. Some of the more well-known properties include Cayman Breakers, Cayman Brock Beach Resort, Carib Sands Beach Resort, and Brock Caribbean Beach Village. Find a complete list of accommodations here. Condos and rentals. Many second home owners rent their houses by the week to visitors, and there are also a few condominium complexes. Dining on the island is either at the resort, most of which offer meal plans, or at a number of local establishments specializing in Caymanian and American dishes. And then you have the attractions on Cayman Brock are the kind made of nature. Spectacular diving, above ground exploration of woodland trails filled with interesting topography, exotic plant life, and endless bird watching. Small, charming homes restored in traditional seafaring architectural styles, and the occasional storefront are dotted around the island. There's no downtown here, no shopping malls or fast food restaurants, only charming tiny towns with names like West End, Watering Place, Cotton Tree Bay, Creek, and Spot Bay. Cayman Brock got its name from the bluff. Brock means bluff in Gaelic. That starts at sea level on the west end of the island and rises to a magnificent 153 feet at the eastern tip of the island. The bluff is the highest point on the island as well throughout the Cayman Trio. On the bluff, there are literally hundreds of caves of all sizes. The most breathtaking view of the bluff is from the East End Lighthouse, where your clients can enjoy views of the Brock and the Caribbean Sea. There is also a spot to enjoy the spectacular surprise sunrises from West End Outlook. Pro tip, the Lighthouse footpath is a somewhat challenging 3-hour hike, depending on an individual's fitness level. It is easy to drive around to see attractions in Cayman Brac. There's a road on the north side running the length of the island from east to west, and a road that runs the length of the south side from east and west. The roads each have several names depending on where you are, and known to locals as Southside Road and Northside Road. There are 3 main roads that connect the north side to the south: West End Crossroad, west end of the island, and Ashton Reed Drive, a little over halfway up the island. There are several smaller roads connected through the bluff into the Ashton Reed Drive as well. Cayman Brac Community Park, located off the West End Road on the north side, is a 3.5-acre recreational area that features a playground, picnic area, and a simple nature trail. On the south shore, the island's public beach has white sand and clear waters for swimming, showers, and restrooms. Though this is the public beach for residents' use, it is rarely utilized and makes for a beautiful, quiet day. Step back in time. Your clients who want to learn more about the history of Cayman Brac and its inhabitants should stop at the Cayman Brac Museum at State Bay. Admission is free, and the site provides visitors with a sense of life in years past and features items locals used in their seafaring days, including domestic artifacts, documents, and photographs. Activities: they come to dive. Most visitors to Cayman Brac come to dive at more than 50 sites. Limestone caves and sinkholes contrast waters containing awe-inspiring dives along seawalls and even a sunken ship. As adventurers of all ages can brave the elements of Cayman Brac, many properties offer dive packages that include accommodations, meals, and 2 to 3 dives per day, as well as complimentary bicycle rentals. Resort certification is also available. There are sloping, vertical, and undercut walls, excuse me, for most of the deeper sites. Drop-offs tend to start around 40 to 60 feet, though this will vary by site. How about hiking it? Send clients on an exploration of the islands to see the best of its natural beauty, flora and fauna, and its historical significance. The Cayman Brac Heritage Sites and Trails brochure outlines 38 sites showcasing the best of what nature has to offer, including forests, beach, birdwatching, caves, cliff trails, and wetlands. For copies of the Heritage Sites and Trails brochure, contact the Cayman Brac Tourism Office at blah, 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 blah. All right, how about Cayman Brac tours? Tours allow visitors to encounter all of the natural and cultural wonders of Cayman. Available on all 3 islands, our expert guides will lead you through the lush tropical environment
I've
and
lost
share
audio
fascinating
because my
stories.
thing died.
Oops, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Stories and self-guided tours. Okay, where am I? And facts regarding the native plants and wildlife in each area in a variety of ways. Private tours are available for 1 to 28 participants, although the sites are marked by panels allowing for self-guided touring. Recommend to your clients that they explore with a guide who can add a tremendous amount of knowledge about the history, plants, and animal life along the trail. Nature tours can be arranged through the district administration office. Visit thecaymanislands.com. Okay, how about cave exploration? Cayman Brac caves have been the refuge for locals during bad weather since our history began. Each cave has a story to tell. Travelers can visit Great Cave, Half Ground Cave, aka Skull Cave to locals, Rebecca's Cave, named after a little girl who lost her life during the big hurricane in 1932. Peter's Cave, and Bat Cave. Yes, bats do make these caves their home, so advise your clients not to use splash photography or they might encounter more than they'd like to see. How about bird watching? Visitors have the chance to see some 200 species of birds in their natural environment on the island. By the bluff, they'll find frigid birds, peregrine falcons, brown boobies, and the rare Cayman Brac parrot. Fans of the blue-feathered Cayman Brac parrot should head to for the 281-acre Brac Parrot Reserve. A stroll will take visitors to woodlands filled with indigenous trees, homes to such birds as the red-legged thrush, white-crowned pigeon, bald pate, and pate, and black-whiskered vireo. The best time to see or hear the parrots in the reserve is early morning or late afternoon. In the winter months, The reserve is filled with neotropical migrant songbirds that have headed south to escape the cold of the north. Then you have fishing. Local anglers offer half or full day fishing excursions that can be set up at your client's hotel. The waters around Cayman Brac are made for fly fishing, and there is great bone and tarpon in the shallow flats. Deep water fish include wahoo, tuna, and mahi-mahi. Visit the Cayman Islands and list of operators. Sample itinerary for Cayman Brac is a sample 1 day. No 2 days on Cayman Brac are alike, whether days are spent among limestone caves and sinkholes containing awe-inspiring dives, or catching a fish or two that you can bring back to your resort, or have a chef cook Cayman style. The Brac holds untold stories. So you have the morning, wake up early, head over to the bluff to watch the morning sunrise, complete with dramatic sea views from the cliff top. After the morning sunshine, explore the many caves that can be found on Cayman Brac. Some of these include Rebecca's Cave and Peter's Cave, both with fascinating stories about how they were named. Visitors can contact the district administration office to book a guide and ensure that they make the best use of their time while on the island. Afternoon, for those looking, hold on real quick. I'm almost done. I'll call you back. I'm on a training. Love you. Bye. Afternoon, for those looking to explore further, a crisscross of hiking trails spans the islands where you can find several exotic flowers and plants. Many trails also lead to reptile habitats and historic sites of interest. For the ultimate adventure, discover the wreck of MV Captain Keith, Tibbet's Russian warship. A favorite dive wreck of many experienced divers, this Cayman Brac dive site also features parts in shallower water, so divers of all levels can experience this site. And then evening, have a moonlit dinner on the beach at the resort, or choose from a laid-back eatery off resort. Wherever your clients choose to end their evening, they'll happily feast on local dishes and soak up the island's easygoing culture. And then a hidden insider's tip, divers explore the sunken warship. Resort dive operations on the Brac and live aboard dive boats can bring divers to the MV Captain Keith Tibbets. This renamed 330-foot Russian frigate 356 was scuttled on the inside edge of the drop-off of the northwest coast of Cayman Brac. Divers can explore the missile launcher, machine gun turrets, and art cannons of this warship, which never saw active duty. They'll also have swim through access of the bridge and upper decks and be able to spot a variety of marine life that have made their ship their home. That'd be kind of cool, huh? To swim through that ship. Wow. All right, 2 more, guys. Not very long ago, there were just 6 properties on Cayman Brac. How many full service are there now? 85. 85, guys, if you're following along. All right. That is correct. 2 more and then we're done. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now we have Little Cayman. All right. Little Cayman, little island with stunning beaches that makes for a great escape. You know that remote island wonderland you always see in films and read about in books? It's here at only 10 miles long and 1 mile wide. There may be more peace and quiet per square inch on Little Cayman than anywhere else. Little Cayman is about 80 miles northeast of Grand Cayman and about 7 miles west of Cayman Brac. Island arrivals are via a small plane at an airport landing strip. In fact, it has never been designated as the official airport of the island. But since the first resident asked to leave his plane parked there, it has evolved into the unofficial one. Venture to South Hole Sound Lagoon for a private swim in water that is every shade of blue, or row out to the unofficial 4th island in Cayman. Just a kayak away off the coast of Little Cayman, Owen Island offers seascapes in their purest form, making visitors feel as if they were the last person on the planet. The late actor Burgess Meredith, who was seeking a true hideaway, built the first house on Little Cayman in the late 50s and 60s. The house still stands today. It was not until 1991 that electricity was available island-wide. Before that, most houses used their own generator. Life here is quiet and its unspoiled natural beauty loved and respected. Accommodations, serenity with every stay. Island accommodations are in the form of just over 130 rooms in dive resorts, luxurious condos, and quaint cottages, most of them located on the island's west side. Properties include Little Cayman Beach Resort, Beachcomber's Paradise, The Club, Conch Club, Pirates Point Resort, Little Cayman Escape, Neptune's Berth, Sir Turtle Beach Villas, and Paradise Villas, and Southern Cross Club. Dining is primarily done on the island's resorts, most of which offer meal plans, or at the Hungry Iguana restaurant, located next to the small airstrip. Non-guests can dine at other resorts. For descriptions and to make reservations on Little Cayman's resorts, hotel, condos, villas, and bed and breakfast, visit this link here. Okay. Then you have heritage sites and natural trails. Okay, so nature, natural wonders, and more attractions. Nature permeates every aspect of the island, which is made up of lagoons, mangrove forests, salt ponds, and pristine wetlands. Most of its coastline is undeveloped. A single road leads to secluded beaches, a handful of properties, and some of the best diving the world over. Whereas Cayman Rock takes visitors a step back in time, Little Cayman offers a giant leap into the past. Bloody Bay Wall Marine Park is one of the most popular dives in existence. With a dramatic drop-off over 5,000 feet, Bloody Bay Wall gives divers the opportunity to glimpse Cayman's underwater life. Just 100 feet below the surface, the island's native sharks, stingrays, and turtles can be viewed against the stunning backdrop of Bloody Bay Wall. Visitors interested in learning more about the lives of the people who shaped the history of Little Cayman should make a stop at the Little Cayman Museum. Admission is free. Located in a Cayman-style cottage across the Bloody Pond Nature Reserve, the museum exhibits artifacts and old photographs that tell the story of the people who built catboats and schooners, mined phosphate, and exported coconuts and thatch rope to survive. Seeking solitude. Clients seeking the ultimate in pristine beaches, peace, and solitude will have a choice of sand on Little Cayman. Most of the resorts are beachfront, but for clients seeking out a truly remote experience, they'll find these special beaches. Owen Island, clients who dream of being stranded on a deserted island should head to this 11-acre island, 200 yards offshore of Little Cayman. Visitors come on their own by rowboat or kayak. Its sandy beach and blue lagoon are made for a day of relaxation and picnicking. South Hole Sound Lagoon. Clients can swim, sail, snorkel, go fishing, walk on shore in this scenic area. Bird watching is doable on the shore and fringing reef. Pueno Sand, secluded beach on the east end, made for swimming, snorkeling, and picnics. It also offers views of Cayman Rock, conditions permitting. Then you have day tripping. Whether you sell Little Cayman as a single stop vacation or as an add-on or a day trip from Grand Cayman, your clients can opt for a day tour to see and get the most of the island's natural attractions. Nature Cayman has set up viewing stations throughout the island for these exploring on their own, on foot or bicycle, and most hotels provide complimentary bike rentals. Many Little Cayman loyal visitors, most of the resorts boast a high level of repeat guests, come to enjoy phenomenal diving, while others are attracted to the solitude found on the island. Bird watching is also big here, especially during winter months, and fishing enthusiasts will find fly, lake, and deep sea offerings. Relaxing in a beach hammock looking at the stars is a favored evening activity on the island. World-class diving. Diving here is among the greatest in the world, attracting divers of all levels. Snorkeling is also popular, with the island offering more than 60 sites. Dive resorts here will package a stay to include 2 or 3 dives per day, 3 daily meals, and overnight accommodations. Bloody Bay Wall is a must, and other top sites include Jackson Bay Wall and Reef for shallow and deep diving. And Sarah's set to see lobsters, channeling, clinging, crabs, southern stingrays, and octopus. Visit this link for more detailed information, dining options, and water sports. Bird watching and hiking. Visitors will find much of Little Cayman's flora and fauna in its natural setting because so much of the island is uninhabited. The island only maintains over 100 residents. There are an estimated 2,000 resident indigenous Little Cayman rock iguanas. Okay. Visitors more interested in feathered friends will find plenty of sites throughout Little Cayman for bird watching. A description of natural sites follows. For more information, go to naturecayman.com. Booby Pond Nature Reserve, the largest known breeding colony of the red-footed booby, estimated at some 5,000 pairs in the Western Hemisphere. This 334-acre site is under National Trust protection. It is also a breeding colony of magnificent frigate birds and country's first site, including the Ramsar list of wetlands of international importance. Little Cayman Trust House, this Caymanian style building overlooks Booby Pond and serves as a headquarters for Little Cayman National Trust activities. Its observation deck offers visitors the free use of high-powered telescopes for year-round bird viewing. The reserve, which houses a total of 20,000 birds, is also home to egrets, herons, West Indian whistling ducks, and black-necked stilts. Jackson's Pond, a viewing area of the large mangrove fringe pond, helps visitors spot herons, ducks, rails, stilts, plovers, and sandpipers. Tarpon Lake Wetlands. Bird watchers will find waterfowl around an 81-acre Tarpon Lake and land birds, especially migrant warblers, in the mangrove forest and close to the road. There's also a boat dock here. Salt Rock Nature Trail. This mile-long trail provides glimpses of Little Cayman's natural habitats. And then you have fishing. Fishing on Little Cayman is excellent. Bonefish, small tarpon, and permit can be found in South Hole Sound Lagoon. Tarpon Lake is filled with small game fish, and offshore and deep sea fishing offerings are also top-notch. And then you have iguana alert. Tell clients that they're in search of iguanas. Stop where signs throughout the island caution drivers, iguana crossing. Best time of the day to see them is early evening when they're sunning themselves, since iguanas get energy from the sun. Do not encourage the feeding of wild animals though. Must-see attractions: Bloody Wall Bay Dive Site, Booby Pond Reserve, deserted beaches, indigenous wildlife, Owen Island, Point of Sand, pristine lagoon, Salt Rock Nature Trail, and Tarpon Lake. And we have one more left. What is the name of the unofficial fourth island in Cayman Bay?
Owen Island.
Owen Island. It's Owen Island, right? Yep, correct. All right, last one. There we got it, guys. Water sports and dives. All right. Where the world's best beaches and the Caribbean Sea, there may be officially be 7 seas across this earth, and there is only one that's worthy of being called the Caribbean, and Cayman is where that sea is at its best. Miles and miles of white sand beaches and turquoise waters, and the array of water sports that engender are some of the first things clients think of when they imagine the Cayman Islands. Coral reefs that surround each of our 3 islands, creating lagoons and calm waters, make the conditions ideal for its world-renowned diving and snorkeling, as well as swimming and a variety of water sports. Beaches, named one of the ultimate beaches in the region by Caribbean Travel and Life, the 4th best beach in the Caribbean by TripAdvisor, and the 12th best beaches in the world by MSN. 7 Mile Beach is among the many reasons why Cayman is considered the ultimate destination. Situated on the western side of Grand Cayman, the area attracts travelers from all over the world. The sparkling waters and coral sands, this shoreline is home to many of the Caribbean's most luxurious properties. Encourage clients to venture beyond their hotel beach for free-form exploration. Located on the picturesque north side of the island, Rum Point is famous for its island's atmosphere, white sandy beach, and shallow clear waters. Clients can lie in a hammock, swim, snorkel, or take a glass bottom boat trip. Smith Barcadere, also known as Smith Cove in the south sand of Grand Cayman. Turquoise waters surround the white sand here, while limestone formations and coral protect the site. With unique drop-offs, guests can swim freely while still being close to the shore, which is great for children and beginners who are looking to learn the basics. Most of Cayman Brock and Little Cayman accommodations are beachfront. Total seclusion can be had in the South Hole Lagoon at Owen Island. Point Sand Beach is another quiet beach. Learn about all our beaches by visiting CaymanIslands.com beaches. Water sports centers are located throughout the 3 islands, with the main centers available at the major hotels. Those offerings vary by property. Clients will be able to choose from windsurfers, kayaks, Hobie cats, wave runners, aquatrikes, viewboards, sun searcher, floats, banana boat rides, paddle boats, paddle boards, parasailing, kite surfing, water skiing, and small sailboats. Then you have diving. Dive into commissions. Big draw for visitors equals big revenues for you. The Cayman Islands is widely recognized as the birthplace of recreational diving in the Caribbean, and it is certainly one of the most popular destinations for scuba divers and snorkelers. Tranquil, calm waters, 100 feet plus visibility, pristine, shallow reefs filled with schooling fish and small invertebrates. Breathtaking, steep, deep walls adorned with sponges and corals in a stunning array of colors. Legendary wrecks featuring photogenic structures and curious marine residents. And there's also the world's best 12-foot dive, Stingray City. With the number officially named dive sites in the Cayman Islands at 365 and more than 100 snorkeling sites for families and beginners, there are more reasons than ever to dive Cayman now. Your biggest challenge when selling your dive clients on a Cayman island, it is just the Owen Island, not Little Owen. Just Owen, yep. All right, read the Cayman Islands are actually your biggest challenge when selling dive Cayman Island vacation is not to convince them to come here, but to lead them to the perfect Cayman dive locals. Read on and download the 365 dive guide from the Resources Center to suggest the most memorable diving experiences suited to your client's individual needs. The Cayman Islands are actually the peaks of a massive undersea mountain range called the Cayman Ridge or the Cayman Rise. The 3 peaks are the 3 islands, Grand Cayman, Cayman Brock, and Little Cayman. Many of the walls around the 3 islands reach a depth of 20,000 feet or more. The islands are not mountainous nor have rivers. So with no runoff into the sea, reef development is not inhibited and visibility is excellent. The destination makes great efforts in terms of protecting and guarding its waters and reefs through well-established marine parks and other conservation measures. So Grand Cayman, 240 dive sites surrounding Grand Cayman, many of which are less than half a mile or just minutes from shore. The island itself is surrounded by approximately 60 miles of drop-offs. A must for any diver or snorkeler to Grand Cayman is Stingray City. Touted as the world's best 12-foot dive by the destination, Stingray City allows divers the chance to swim with more than 24 tame southern stingrays. Wreck divers can explore the Kittiwake 251-foot, 2,200-ton, 5-deck decommissioned naval vessel off 7 Mile Beach. Other diving sites around the island include Westside, very easy and convenient diving with clear, warm water, excellent small fish life, some shipwrecks, good wall dives, and nice reefs. North Wall is good for divers with slightly more advanced experience as it gets a little more wave action. Excellent vertical wall, good big wildlife such as eagle rays and sharks. Shallow or second dive of a 2-tank trip is often done at Stingray City. Southside, excellent wall, slightly deeper than other parts of the island. Some of the best shallow dives are found in the area with lots of caverns, archways, and swim throughs. East End, slightly more advanced, but still okay for beginners and newly certified divers. Divers will find great walls, massive geological formations, pinnacles, and canyons. There are shallow reefs that form grottos, caverns, and tunnel systems. The East End has lots of fish life and offers the best chance of seeing sharks. Cayman Brock, 65 dive sites, and Little Cayman, 60 dive sites. Many of your clients heading to Cayman Brock and Little Cayman are going specifically for diving. Most of the properties on these islands are small dive resorts that conveniently offer packages exclusive of daily dives, meals, and accommodations. Cayman Brock has more than 60 dive sites, and its big must for divers is the wreck of the MV Captain Keith Tibbets. The 330-foot Russian frigate was intentionally sunk off the Cayman Brock's west end in 1996 as an artificial reef. Also below the sea, divers can discover the 7-foot-tall bronze statue, Oceanic Voyagers. It was sunk in January 2003 as part of a Cayman Islands quincentennial anniversary. Cayman Brock also offers 2 other wrecks, an ancient anchor embedded in a wall and a labyrinth of tunnels and swim throughs that create an underwater Grand Canyon. Among Little Cayman's 60 spectacular diving sites are the world's famous Bloody Bay Marine Parks Wall. Imagine a wall starting at only 18 feet, then plummeting to an astounding 6,000 feet, covered with spectacular formations of yellow tubes, strawberry and orange vase sponges, tangled masses of scarlet rope sponges, and waving sea fans. As your clients traverse the wall, eagle rays, barracudas, sharks, and groupers join in on the fun. In a word, it's heaven. In 2011, Kittiwake, after 7 years of dedicated effort and planning, the Cayman Islands Tourism Association, in collaboration with the Ministry of Department of Tourism, successfully laid the 251-foot, 5-deck, 2,200-ton former submarine rescue ship, Kittiwake, in its final resting place off the famed 7-Mile Beach. Today, the ship provides underwater enthusiasts with all skill levels with a new year-round snorkeling and diving destination that is both easy to access and a thrill to explore. Situated at a depth of 65 feet below the surface, it allows lots of bottom time for divers, while the top of the bridge, just 15 feet beneath the surface, serves as an exciting attraction for snorkelers. To learn more about the view, photos, and video, visit the official Kittiwake website at kittywakecayman.com. Then you have sailing. All islands are blessed with rich sailing heritage steeped in a strong recreational sailing community. If your clients are interested in taking a day sail, sunset sail, or romantic dinner cruise, there are various charter operators at visitcayman.com, experience sailing in Cayman, that can accommodate private charter or scheduled service. There's no better way to experience a dramatic Cayman sunset than under sail. Fishing, as one would expect in an island destination, fishing is a natural popular activity in Cayman. Game fish such as blue marlin, yellowfin, tuna, wahoo, dorada, barracuda are caught year-round. The fish run close to the coastline with good catches as close as a quarter-mile offshore. Some of the best spots for fishing include Salt Creek by the Yacht Club on Grand Cayman and Owen Island off Little Cayman. Grand Cayman has a small fleet of modern, well-equipped sport fishing boats available for charter. Smaller charter boats and local captains are also available on Cayman Brock and Little Cayman. Then you have snorkeling with spectacular reefs. They're easily accessible by boat and abundance of dramatic sites that are reachable directly from the beach. The Cayman Islands is one of the world's preeminent snorkeling destinations. Complement this with warm, clear turquoise waters and an outstanding healthy array of fish, corals, and marine life. And it's obvious why they are the island snorkeling aficionados. Hey, that's good. Thank you. My daughter's here. Dream of year-round. Grand Cayman, besides the waters off 7 Mile Beach, with conditions improving the closer you are in proximity to Georgetown, your clients can choose from numerous snorkeling destinations, including Stingray, Cemetery Reef, Eden Rock, Smith Cove, the Wreck of the Cali, Public Beach, Devil's Grotto, ex-USS Kittiwake, and the Sandbar in North Sound. And then Cayman Brock, adventurous types are certain to delight in the snorkeling sites that abound in the waters off Cayman Brock. Most of them are easily accessible from shore. For the ultimate thrill, grab your fins and mask and head out to the MV Captain Keith Tibbets, a 330-foot Russian-built frigate sunk in 50 to 100 feet off Cayman Brock's northwest coast. And last but not least, Little Cayman, with its multitude of graceful palm trees, dazzling white sand beaches, laid back lifestyle. Little Cayman offers a delightful array of snorkeling sites to choose from, including South Hole Sound, Point O Sound, Sand, and the truly unforgettable Bloody Bay Wall. Visit Cayman Snorkeling to access all snorkeling tours. Yay! Here's some insider tips to help plan your day. Average length of stay, 5 to 7 days. For divers, couples are most common, but groups, families, and singles are also potential candidates for Cayman dive vacation. Dive operators can supply everything for divers, including air tanks, lead weights, weight belt, which are usually included in the rates, mask, fins, regulator, or BCD, buoyancy control device, are typically an extra fee, though many divers bring their own, and advise clients that Patty advised that divers wait 24 hours after their last dive to fly. Okay, whew. Okay, ready for our test. Fill in the blank. The Cayman Islands is widely recognized as the birthplace of in the Caribbean, and it's certainly one of the most popular destinations for scuba divers and snorkelers.
Recreational diving.
Diving. That is correct. All right, test time. Everybody ready? True or false, you can earn $500 each month by logging their bookings. That is true.
Sorry, was the last one recreational diving?
Yes,
Yeah.
diving,
Okay,
correct.
just making sure. I thought so, but I just want to make sure. Sorry.
Okay. The 3 S's: sophisticated, so close, and safe.
Yes.
Which of the sister islands is home to 203-acre Booby Pond Nature Reserve? Is that Little Cayman?
I don't remember.
Anybody?
Hold on.
We'll come back to that in just a moment. 3 airports. Yes, that's true. Which of the following cities offer nonstop flights to Cayman Islands? I think all the above.
All of them, I think.
Fill in the blank. A hub of activity. Blank is where most of the hotels and condos in that 7 Mile Beach.
Yep.
What are some of the activities your clients can take part in while visiting? All of the above.
All of the above.
Not very long ago, 6 properties, but now there's 85. Fill in the blank. Cayman Brock got its name from, Brock means
Bluff and
Bluff.
Gale.
right?
Yes.
Now,
Bluff.
what is the name of the unofficial 4th island? That's
Owen.
Owen Island.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the resorts on Little Cayman are beachfront.
True.
Fill in the blank. The Cayman Islands is widely recognized as the birthplace of
Recreational
diving. Which of the following accurately describes 7 beach? Say all of the above, right?
All of the above. So,
All right. Last
we
one.
just-
203 acre. Google's your best friend.
Yeah, Booby Pond, it says on Little Cayman.
Little Cayman, thank you.
Yep. I did the Google thing.
Thank you. All right, let's check it out. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, we are done. Congratulations, everybody. All right, so again, if you need help, if you missed any, please let us know. Post those certificates, guys. Let people know you are now a Cayman specialist. Get those divers out there year round. Look at that weather. So I definitely want to plan a trip now. So congratulations, everybody. Also start thinking of things you want to do. Didn't somebody say, I know we're doing Switzerland. What was the other one somebody asked? We're going to do Celebrity Cruise and Shangri-La. What else?
If there's
Scotland.
Scotland, I need to know about
Scotland.
Scotland. I'm sending somebody there in May.
Okay, so we'll do Scotland. Also, anybody else? MSC, we'll add MSC next month. All
Has
right.
Has Australia been done?
Australia, did we do Australia?
We
Yes.
did Australia.
Okay,
Did you? Okay.
yeah, we did some, all right, so keep it up. Let us know what other ones you guys are interested in. We'll see you. I'm not going to be here Friday, but we will do Italy part 2 on Monday, and then we'll do the Europe on Tuesday. So hopefully everybody, I'll send a reminder out to make sure everybody got their, here's Australia part 1, and then we should have part 2 up here somewhere, right here, part 2. Okay. All right, so congratulations, everybody. Again, I appreciate you sticking on board with me. Keep us updated on any ones you want to do, and hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Marnie.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. I appreciate it.